Libra Nation, welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have a Libra in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. 7th house could even be dominant in your chart, and it may even resonate for you if you happen to be cross-watching for a Libra. Just a few things to keep in mind, Libra, before we begin this reading. Understand, Libra, that this reading is general. So with the fact that it's general, this means that you're guaranteed going to hear some things that are not a fact in your story. My advice is to let that go. Don't get distracted by details that don't belong to your story. Instead, stick to the things that are a match. And even though, Libra Nation, you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, understand that not everything happens at the exact same time for everyone, so it may be necessary to give the events in the reading a chance to occur. Some of you, I'm not speaking to you at all. It's not your reading. So I always encourage you to have the discretion and the discernment to know the difference. Above all else, Libra Nation, please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based on what you hear from a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Lastly, Libra Nation, this reading is going to touch on some sensitive material. And if that's really not the type of reading that you came in search of, I recommend that you just go ahead and click off this video. Those of you who are ready to roll with me though, Libra Nation, let's dive right into the channel messages. Quilt shop, luscious, dental, orthodontist, golf, the names Dobbs and Roger, marine, maybe somebody could be in the Marines, the military, maybe you're going to the ocean, maybe you live near a marine town, you live near an ocean city, you must exit here, rider, Cali license plate, the names Sierra and David, the initials SC, or maybe South Carolina, could be Southern California, but the initials SC. The names Samantha and Zion, Galleria, law office, Courtney. You always ask me the same question. The name Paris. It's an interrogation. The name Lee, Waukesha, crossroads, oil change, ambulance, bipolar, Detroit, the name Beanie. What's the code? At home on the charger, Wi-Fi access granted. Too damn drunk to realize. East Cleveland, hellish dreams, ear ringing, Chevy Impala, no further questions, the name Delilah. All right, Libra Nation, let's dive right into this. Let's see what's really going on for the Libra Nation. Holy Spirit, show me what's going on for Libra. Libra. What's going on for Libra? Risk versus safety. Okay. You got two that turned over. One beneath that says channel clearly. Risk versus safety. It looks like you're about to jump off the deep end. It seems like maybe you're about to do something a bit risky. Maybe some of you might be involved in a situation where you feel like your safety is an issue. You might be dealing with someone who could be violent, who's definitely verbally aggressive. And maybe this is you right now. Maybe you feel like your relationship is kind of hanging on by a thread, a romantic or platonic situation. And maybe you're looking out for your own safety or the safety of somebody else. It seems like something's being compromised in this situation. And it really feels like you are. Hierarchy versus partnership. Maybe you feel like you're constantly having to bend over backwards for someone. Maybe there's someone that you feel is dominating within a partnership. You could feel, Libra Nation or cross-watcher, that someone is trying to control you, heart and soul. I think you do love someone with your heart and soul, Libra Nation, but I think that maybe it's time, it seems as if you've got a decision to make. about something. It seems like you're irritated with someone, Libra, or someone's really irritated with you. Somebody might think that you're somebody that just wants to fight. Maybe you feel like that's how you might feel towards someone, that they're just very argumentative. So I don't know if this is just constantly the energy that you're in, Libra, or if this is just something that's been going on lately. But honestly, with the way that this looks, judging by the way that it looks, by the fact that maybe the way that you're judging a situation or looking at it, it seems like you're wanting to leave. It seems like there's been some disrespect. It seems like there's been some gossip that's been involved in this situation. And it really does seem like this is somebody that doesn't want to see the other side of the coin, basically, or they don't want to see what you have to say about a situation. Somebody doesn't really want to hear your opinion, even though you may be talking to them about something very sensible and it may make perfect sense to you. It just seems like somebody is too busy over talking you or feeling that they're right. One of you might be really quick-tempered. It seems like somebody doesn't put space between their thoughts and their words. They just say whatever comes to mind. For some of you, this is a family member, or this is someone that you've merged your life with and made a family with. It just seems like you're in a very complicated situation. And it seems like there's some outside situations, some external factors that might be causing this relationship to become very difficult. Yeah. See, you've hit some type of wall. You're facing some type of obstacle in your relationship, or it could even be with your relationship with yourself. This might even be your relationship with people around you. Transform anger is the overall energy. The crossing energy happens to be anger. So it definitely feels like, Libra Nation or cross-watcher, something is going to be stirring you up. It's going to bring up a lot of anger issues. And it seems as though there is or has been someone that has been operating out of pure ego. There's a lot of opposition going on here. And it just seems like something is testing your relationship. Or maybe there is somebody that you want to call out. Libra, it feels like it. Your interaction with someone this week might be kind of difficult, or it just has been. This is just the normal type of situation, yes, that you've had with someone. Emotional response, anger. What happened? I think somebody reacted in haste. They didn't think about, that's what this looks like. 5 of Swords. Somebody said something to you and it seems like the other person, it really hurt their feelings. And somebody is feeling very emotional over the situation, or this is somebody feeling guilty about the situation, this challenging relationship that you have. Somebody is very demanding, but it seems like right now your relationship is struggling. And I think, Libra Nation or cross-watcher, I think that there's somebody that you wish would change. Maybe you wish that someone would not be a wrecking ball. Or maybe there's someone that you wish would be more supportive or speak to you in loving words. Because it just seems like the tone is really brash and really disrespectful. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. Maybe this is your partner, or like I said, this is a family member. Somebody wishes that you would change it up a little bit, cross-watcher or Libra. Because somebody in this reading is coming across as easily triggered, inconsistent, and destructive. And this feels like this anger is a habit. This is how somebody constantly reacts, you might feel. So I think maybe you have decided to take a pause in this relationship. I feel that. And I feel that the reason for this is because you may have found out about some lies that have been told. Some secrets that have been kept in this situation. The hanging ghost. This might have something to do with your house. Maybe your house is haunted. Or this feels like the issue in the relationship has everything to do with the past. It just seems to be something that hovers in a cloud, a gray cloud basically, that hovers over this relationship. And it just really seems like somebody is in a state of confusion about what they want to do. Or how to get out of this, possibly. Yeah, it seems like you might be at a crossroads. You're facing some level of confusion, and you might be speaking to your guides about what to do. But basically, Libra Nation, it just looks like you might be taking some space from someone to clear your mind, because it just seems like your mind is very cluttered at the moment, Libra. And it just seems like you have a lot of things that might be going on for you career-wise, and you might have a lot of things that are going on in this relationship. You might even have some legal situations that are playing out in the background, because it seems like you're in some type of trouble. This legal trouble could have something to do with this relationship, because this relationship actually looks like it could get a bit violent and volatile. Somebody might have a substance abuse issue, possibly, Libra Nation, or cross-watcher. Somebody might even have a propensity to drink and drive. Let's see what's going on. There's an Aries. So this might be somebody that might be a Libra Aries. I kind of feel like this is somebody that you might regularly break up with and get back together. Didn't I say Marines? Maybe somebody might be in the army, or might be attached to somebody that's in the army. Okay, you got the Seven of Swords here. Maybe there's something that you did not know, or something that you're not aware of now. It feels like, Libra Nation, something is coming into the open. Maybe you didn't know that someone is married, or maybe you are the married one, or you are the coupled one. And yeah, what are you finding out about? Because it definitely feels like you're confused about something. I think you're confused about the state of your relationship, or the foundation of your relationship. Consider your foundation. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So I think this is the issue. It's a commitment thing. You're questioning somebody's commitment to love. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to specifically be a romantic situation. It could be platonic, but somebody is really questioning that. I do feel like somebody is violent. I do. I feel like somebody, either this is some type of verbal attack, or this is some type of physical attack. I do. And I see a Virgo here. I also see a Libra. Let's see what's really going on in this situation. That's the issue. Somebody's not happy. They feel like they're just kind of sticking around and just kind of settling for the relationship, but it's not really what they want. And I think somebody is miserable in this situation. In fact, I think somebody is thinking about walking away, maybe leaving the house. Yeah, but somebody's trying to figure out how to get unstuck from this. Maybe you share some type of financial tie to this person. Libra Nation, a cross-watcher. Let's see what's going on. Somebody feels like maybe you don't want to talk to them. Yeah, this is you. You're not wanting to be stuck in this toxic cycle. There might even be people that don't like the person that you're dealing with. You might be complaining about them. Yeah, I think there's been some type of lies that have been told, and the truth was seen about something. Especially if it has something to do with a legal situation. You got a Cancerian here. Okay. After an argument, it feels like somebody is left feeling rejected and betrayed. Yes. And it seems like you were arguing over the past. You got this Empress here. You got the Empress and you have the Queen of Wands. This feels like this involves a third person, or this is you and, like I said, maybe your sister, your friend, your girlfriend. Maybe y'all are getting into it. There's a Virgo. Somebody brought... There's a Virgo here. This is a Libra, Virgo, and I guess Scorpio and Cancer very heavily. Somebody has manipulated a situation to look a certain way by spreading lies or spreading gossip, or flat out lying and disrespecting you. Somebody could have even slandered you online, or slandered you publicly, or talked about your child. feel like somebody doesn't support a child as well. Somebody may have left the family. And this could be a single mom or a single dad, single parent raising a kid and feeling like they don't have the resources that they need to provide right now. Maybe that's what somebody's trying to figure out. It just seems like it's a financial situation. Somebody doesn't seem to know how to get out of this or navigate around this situation without some type of financial help, some type of financial backing. But to be honest, it seems like somebody's not really happy about this situation and they'd rather leave, but they're undecided about it. It's like, are you undecided about whether or not you want to leave? No, I think you already know that you want to be away from this person. It just seems like it's a financial issue. And it also feels like it's a commitment issue. Third party. Seems like you've been feeling it, you've been sensing it. This week, Libra Nation, a cross watcher, you are going to see it for yourself. There's been some lies that are coming out to the forefront. Some things that they lied about, you're going to see for yourself. And I think you question whether or not somebody has some genuine feelings for you. For others of you, it's not your life partner that maybe you're concerned about. It seems like it might be a friend of yours. Maybe you feel like there was a friend of yours that talked about you behind your back. And maybe this is a hurdle that maybe you feel like you can't seem to get over. It's the foundation. This is the obstacle with a friendship. The foundation of your relationship has been shaken because of some type of, like I said, disrespect. Some type of emotional outburst that may have happened. But it seems honestly like something went too far. And somebody is still pissed about it. And like I said, for some of you, it's a family member. Maybe this has been a back and forth thing. You guys may have argued about something. There could have been a back and forth exchange of words, and it just seems like there's some hurt feelings after something popped off between you and someone. Libra Nation. Let's see where it goes from here. Wow. Okay. Tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. You got two cards here talking about walls. I think this is something that somebody wish would happen. They would prefer to see you maybe let down your guard. And that's interesting. They would like to see you maybe let down your guard. And what? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to talk? Yeah. Somebody's looking for clarity. I think you're looking for clarity independently about what to do. Maybe having to do with a Leo. That clarity, maybe this is why this what brings you to tarot. Or maybe you're going to get a personal reading by somebody. Yeah, you're looking for answers. I think this is somebody maybe coming to get clarity with you, because it seems like the last interaction that you guys left off on, maybe you were not sure. Or maybe they felt like they couldn't get a clear answer from you about what the future holds. Or if you're still angry with them, you gotta be dealing with a Pisces. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces or somebody with Pisces in their chart. What happens next? Masquerade. Alright, we got a lot of different things happening in this reading, which I'm going to touch on in a minute. What are you masquerading about? Definitely feel like there's something going on with you health-wise. I think somebody is... Regret. Okay. I think somebody can't hide it anymore, that they're not happy in this situation. They may have been pretending, and it just seems like somebody can't seem to hide it. And I think somebody has some regret about the way that something played out. They do. They wish that the walls would come down. with you. They feel like maybe that's not possible. I don't know. Let's see. Is it? Enter the temple of the truth and learn to value it. I think this is what somebody wants, Libra Nation, a cross watcher. They want the truth. They value the truth. And I think that they want to feel valued by you, and it just seems like somebody doesn't seem to feel that way right now. Somebody's self-esteem is shot as a result of this, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Yeah. Honestly, I think that's what somebody's looking for, some space. I don't know, Libra Nation. That just seems like that's what somebody is looking for right now. Is some space from this situation to figure things out, to figure out, you know, risk versus safety, right? If this is something that's going to work out for the long haul, for the long term, or if this is just like a quick apology to kind of maybe shut them up. Because it seems like somebody feels like they deserve better than the treatment that they're getting in this situation. I think somebody just might need some time to figure it out. Yeah. I honestly feel like this is somebody that maybe you built a family with, or maybe you're having some issues with your kids. Maybe, I don't know, your kids are running around. Maybe you feel like you don't have any support with your kids or with your child's other parent possibly. How does this play out, Holy Spirit, with Libra Nation? Yeah, somebody needs some time to heal. Yeah, that's what this looks like. Spirit guides, Libra Nation, a cross watcher, is saying it's time to change. It seems like there's somebody that wishes that somebody would change. Or put the liquor down. Somebody is afraid or scared about who somebody is becoming. So it seems like the source of the issue here, Libra, a cross watcher, is anger. It seems like somebody might be angry with the world, and you might feel that they're constantly lashing out on you or constantly taking it out on the kids or whatever the case. Yes, it feels as though somebody doesn't have any inner peace. Got this card that says, sometimes I hear your voice in my head. For some of you, I feel like, I want to say Virgo so badly all of a sudden. I want to say Cancer too. Was there a Virgo or a Cancer that says something to you? This feels like this may have been a family member. Maybe, Libra Nation, you grew up with an angry, volatile, unpredictable parent. And maybe this is the source of your anger. Sometimes I hear your voice in my head. I think this is yourself. I think you're very critical of yourself, Libra. But I think it started in your childhood with a family member. With someone that may have been very abusive to you. It seems like this was passed down. And it just seems like this is something that maybe you're living with, some type of internal grief that you're dealing with. Yeah. It seems like maybe you were raised by, like I said, a single parent. But it does feel as though maybe somebody is having a wake-up call about something, Libra, and maybe somebody is coming to see you. Or you're going to see someone. I'm trying to see how this interaction goes. Libra Nation. Because this just seems like the past interactions have been very predictable. You already know what to expect from this person. It's usually the same cycle. So I'm trying to see, Libra Nation. Is this person coming in with an apology after some type of attack here, verbal or physical? I think somebody does feel guilty about the situation. Maybe you did say something. Maybe they're hearing your voice in their head constantly. They feel like you don't want to speak with them. There's obviously an obstacle. I think somebody is feeling kind of anxious or nervous to say something. Okay, Holy Spirit, is there an apology? Is this person going to change? Yes, it looks like there's going to be communication, possibly from a Leo. You got the Sun card. Yeah. I think that you may hear from this person. I think they feel like they have to walk on eggshells with you. And maybe they feel like you're somebody that doesn't want to talk. There's definitely, without a doubt, somebody with Leo in their chart. And Cancer. I think somebody's coming to see you. Some of you, this didn't pop off at home. It may have popped up at work. Maybe you got into it with somebody. Maybe you got into it with a Capricorn. This is a random side note, Libra. Do you have some type of an injury? It looks like in this card he's holding crutches. And it looks like in this card somebody tripped over something. So I don't know. Random side note, maybe somebody has some type of an injury. Or somebody's on crutches. So when it comes to your work this week, Libra, this could be an attack with somebody that you work with. It seems like maybe there's some confusion, some rumors being spread at work. Like I said, this is some type of attack. Yes. I got this same exact card for Cancer. Somebody is coming across aggressive. I hope there's not some type of animal cruelty in this situation. This is definitely involving a Leo, and I also see a Scorpio. There's definitely a child in this situation for some of you. Okay, Libra. I don't think it's one person that you have an issue with. It just seems like maybe you're a bit guarded around a certain group of people that you work with. And I think you know who the gossipers are. Or somebody that's saying something about you behind your back. It just seems like somebody's trying to get you caught up in some type of trouble. Libra. What is this about, Libra? Now, I do see a legal situation. I'm not sure if that is tied to a work situation. Maybe somebody said something that set you off in the past. I want to see. Okay, emotional response. Okay. It could be that whatever is going on at home is spilling into your work situation. Somebody might be trying to trigger you at work, and it might work because you're so mentally stuck on what's going on at work. I mean, going on in your home life, and you're still possibly pissed when you're going to work. This could be something that kind of sets you off because of what's going on at home with your family members. Or for some of you, maybe you work with family members. But I think this is you. I think this is pre-existing. I think you've already been upset with someone that you work with. Something popped off either recently or something goes down this week. No, your spirit guides are saying this is with family. It's like toxic family members here. Maybe somebody is saying something to a child. Now, this is somebody acting childish. Okay, yeah, you see who these people are. Definitely feel like you see who the snakes are. Oh, got a spider situation. I definitely feel like it's not hard to spot this person. Libra, you keep your keys on you, I guess. Protection. All right. Yes, thank you, spirit guides. You're pissed. It feels as though somebody is trying to get some type of emotional response. I don't know if this is somebody trying to troll you. It just seems like this is somebody trying to get in your head. Somebody's trying to trigger some type of intense emotion from you. It could be a pet peeve. You got this hanging ghost here. It could have something to do with like a past event that somebody is bringing up to try to upset you, Libra. Or somebody is bringing up something that might cause you to feel uncomfortable. And you might really be tempted to go off on somebody this week at work, Libra. Or somebody in your surroundings. I think you're pissed. And I think there are some people that are obsessed. And like I said, I think these are people that you're completely aware of. Or this is what somebody shows you this week, Libra Nation. But what their genuine intentions are. See, these might be people that you think are close. The people that you call friends or peers. What in the world? What is going on with Libra Nation? Maybe you're telling too much to certain people. And maybe some people are using this against you. I think you are looking for some guidance. I think you are. Possibly from an Aquarius or a Gemini. There's also a Virgo here. We did talk about that. Maybe you are someone that guides other people. Maybe you're looking, we talked about that before, you're at a crossroads, you're looking for some type of guidance. And I think that either you are a tarot reader possibly, and these are people trolling you. Okay, what's going on with Libra at work? Detective. Gossip. Interesting. I did talk about a legal situation. Some of you have some type of investigation going on. Somebody's trying to watch you and act like they're not watching you. Somebody is watching you to the point of obsession. Libra Nation, a cross watcher, and talking about you like a dog. I want to know why. Somebody's trying to attack you for whatever reason. They want to, I think somebody is trying to make you go off on them. They want to make you look bad to other people or to your colleagues or whomever this is that they're trying to make you look bad to. I don't know. Are you in line for some type of promotion? I don't understand. Oh, this feels like this is jealousy. You have the resources and the tools to succeed. So this feels like somebody likes you. They admire your work. Yeah, you might work in the tarot community. You might. Like I said, that's what brings you to tarot. Somebody admires your work, but they want to run your name into the ground. Why? Because you're going the right direction. I think that's the crossroads for you. I think you're confused about something. There's a level of confusion that you have. Or this is somebody running their mouth, gossiping, running their mouth, and creating confusion about you. And there's people that are really feeding into it. You have people asking about you. I don't think you're sure about what you want to do, because it does feel like maybe you are wanting to choose a new direction. But your guides are saying, actually, no, you're going the right direction. Could it be that you're maybe needing some directions here, Libra Nation? Maybe when you're driving, I think you have a decision to make. They do. This is exactly the case. The Tower at the bottom. Some people are trying to get you to leave. They want you to blow up so you can lose your job or you lose your position. But yes, they are watching you to the point of obsession. They do. These are people, like I said before, they feel like you have the resources and tools to succeed. They watch you to the point of obsession. Libra Nation or cross watcher. They're attacking you in some type of way, or attacking your family members, attacking your like coming for your character, basically. Because they see you as somebody that is very resourceful. 7 of Swords here. I think this is people lying. I think you're very dedicated this week, Libra Nation. You get away with certain things that maybe other people can't. Yeah, I think you're moving. So what's going on? Phantoms. This stories. I think people are fearful. Oh, this is people making up stories because they don't want you to succeed in some type of way, Libra Nation and Cross Watcher. Your money though, Libra, let's look at that. Because it definitely feels like you're dedicated. You're pushing through this. Yeah, revolution. I think you're in some type of revolving debt. This feels like this is like credit card debt. Or this is like monthly bills. You're constantly feeling like you're working hard. But, because it definitely looks like you're working hard. But it just seems like you're coming up short. Okay, excessive pressure. Seems like you have a lot of pressure on you this week, Libra Nation. Oh, you might even have a lot of bugs around you. But it seems like this week you might need some support. You might need some help from other people to accomplish something that you're trying to accomplish. This looks like you're under a lot of pressure. It seems like there's an opportunity this week, an opportunity that may help you improve a financial situation, because it just seemed like last week, Libra Nation, your finances, maybe you were having to dig into money that you had saved or whatever, and now this week you're coming up short. Either way, it just seems like an opportunity to improve your finances comes up. But at the same time, something is causing for you to possibly like take a bird's eye view of your situation, because it's very clear that in some area of your life you're not sure what decision to make, but you are looking for some type of guidance. This feels like you're looking for some type of spiritual guidance, or some of you, maybe you're at a crossroads and you're not sure if you should do something with a spiritual gift. I feel like this week you are diving into a task. It just seems like I said before, you're on your grind. And even though you got some opposition at work, it just seems like you're pushing through it. A plan you have made is on track. If you're waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects that you're considering. Just like we talked about, you are going the right direction. But maybe you're not sure. Maybe you feel that it is time to choose a new direction, because maybe right now you're kind of worried about your job, because it's obvious that you got some people that are trying to mess things up for you. Seems like you did have a blow up at home. You did have some type of argument, or this is something that's surrounding you. I think you might, random side note, some of you might need to take a pet to the pet hospital. You might have something going on with your pet, and it might have something to do with their insides. They may need some type of a body scan or an x-ray or something like that. Some of you, random again, you might have a musical talent, Libra. So what are you doing this week? You're diving into a task, or there's something that's coming up. It's coming up with Libra. Yeah, you definitely want to try to balance your budget, Libra Nation, or make your money stretch. It seems like you can. You can make it this week if you try, if you really budget your money. But it seems like you might have some temporary financial obstacles. Maybe you found yourself in some type of financial crisis. It looks like you're going to find a way out of this. Yeah, you're going to be able to cut through something. I think you're about to cut through some BS that's going on around you, Libra. But I also feel like you're able to cut through some type of issue that you're dealing with this week. And I think that, yeah, with some type of opportunity to make money that comes through, I think you're able to repair some type of financial damage that may have happened. What is this shock situation about? What happened? I mentioned somebody passed. Yeah, I think somebody could have passed all of a sudden. This feels like this is an extended family. Oh, something nearing completion. Maybe you're close to completing something. Anger and rage. Okay, it's going to be that type of week, Libra Nation. Either this is somebody casting that anger and rage towards you, or this is you doing this towards someone. Why do I feel like this is some type of magical, like magic battle back and forth? Because it does seem like somebody is trying to puppeteer or control a situation. I don't know. This kind of gives me the vibe of like a psychic attack that maybe you're under. Yes. That's what this feels like. I think this is jealousy. I think this anger and rage is turned into you. I think somebody thought that they had the last laugh. Okay, there might be somebody trying to laugh and talk about you. It seems like somebody's trying to affect your money. They're trying to affect your financial situation. Attack you in some type of way. Spiritually. Just because of this awakening. Beneath that, you have fear. As if somebody fears the fact that maybe you're surpassing them in some type of way. I don't know. I think you might be retreating from certain people. I think you might be deciding to not communicate with certain people. Yeah, it just seems like somebody's trying to keep you still. Trying to create some type of distraction for you. That may have been this situation that has had you in some type of financial bind, treading carefully. Next 7 days especially, it seems like you're being very careful about maybe who you speak to or who you're around. Creative endeavor. Maybe you decided to pick up a hobby or whatever. Or make this your full-time gig. But it's very clear that somebody's trying to stir up some type of drama for you or create some type of conflict in some area of your life. I feel like it's at work. And I definitely feel like this is somebody trying to get in your head. Some of you, maybe you feel stuck at a job. This is what's going on with your money. What did I get that for? You was Scorpio. You got to change your mindset about your money situation. Okay, it seems like it's this type of broke mentality that you might have. But yeah, it feels like things are on the increase for you. Okay, or with some type of dedication or diving into a task, something you've been planning on actually works out for you. It yields some type of positive result, and it seems like it's able to, you know, send you on your merry way. As I say, this might be something that you aspire to do. It seems like you have the resources to succeed with something, but maybe it's this self-doubt, this mental blockage that is keeping you from moving forward and capitalizing on some type of an opportunity that comes through this week. I do feel, Libra Nation, that you could be traveling. Maybe some of you are deciding to sell a house. And maybe that's the issue. Maybe you've been trying to sell this house or this property for a while and it just hasn't sold. And it just seems like it's this week. Oh, is that the family house? We talked about hanging ghosts right here. I do think that your house is haunted. Or this is somebody, and I say somebody's sending some type of negative energy to you. It could be a Cancerian or somebody with Cancer in their chart. It just seems like, I don't know if this is at work or wherever, it just seems like somebody is very obsessed with you. We talked about a detective. We talked about a legal situation. Following. I think this is online. Or maybe you're concerned that somebody is just really following you around. What's going on? Holy Spirit for the Libra Nation. I do feel like somebody's trolling you. But again, this feels like somebody is watching you, but acting like they're not watching you. Especially if you're on social media. As soon as you upload, Libra, this person is all up in your comments or all up, you know, yep, lying about you. Is this a detective? Are you giving some type of written statement? Either way, it just seems like clear, cancel, release. You might have to like shut out the energy of certain people. Yes, treading carefully. There's a lot of rhetoric and noise coming your way this week, Libra Nation, or cross watcher, or somebody might feel like you're the cause of it. It's like your guides are recommending that you shut that out. Don't let that invade your space. You definitely have a Leo. Family reunion. I did say you're traveling. Maybe you're traveling in Leo season. Maybe you're traveling to see a Leo. Achievement. Wow. Achievement. Resources and tools to succeed. Maybe you're going to some type of a graduation, possibly. But this is definitely your guys encouraging you to protect your energy. Maybe this is why you're putting crystals around you. Yeah, you are going on some type of journey. You might get lost. That's what I mean. Libra. You might. Forgiveness and understanding. So this is possibly within some type of situation where you've had some type of blow up with someone, you have a gripe with someone, or the way that someone behaved, the way that somebody has acted. It seems like there may be a way to transform this anger. Somebody feels the need to change their actions. I think somebody is coming to you to look for forgiveness and understanding about the situation. And in some cases, and hear me when I say in some cases, emphasis on some, yes, you might be able to. For some of you, I talked to you about some type of financial situation. This is your guys definitely coming to your aid with some type of financial situation. But your guys are saying it may be necessary for you to ask. Ask your guides, ask and you shall receive. There's something that you're confused about, something that you're trying to make a decision on. Or like I said, this is some type of financial crisis you find yourself in. Your guides are saying ask and receive. It seems like your answers are coming, the answers that you're looking for. Healing energy. Did I mention somebody has some type of, loss? I think somebody's worried that somebody's going to leave them. Healing energy. I think, honestly, Libra Nation, somebody has an obsession with anger, rage. We talked about the past. And I think that someone has held on so tightly to this anger, to this pain, that it may have morphed into some type of a health issue. I think you have punished yourself a lot when you feel like you make a mistake, Libra. So I feel like this is something that you're getting ready to change. You're about getting ready to flip this around, like this victim mentality, this lack of this consciousness of lack. It just seems like something from your past has caused you to be in a sense of deep anguish. And yes, I feel like now it has trickled down to your health, and I think that this might be something that you're concerned about. I think you've been worried about a health situation. If this is not your health situation, then this is the health situation of someone around you. I definitely sense greed around you. Or someone might feel like you are the greedy one. I just noticed that. Choose a new direction. And you have the compass. I forgot what the official word that this is called here. But you have it here, like you north, south. That's what I mean. Something with your GPS. I don't know if you're getting lost. You get turned around in some type of way. But I really do feel like you're not sure about what direction to go in. What's going on with Libra's health? Oh, I think you've kind of... Somebody, did I mention somebody's an alcoholic? I also feel like somebody's a diabetic and somebody's having some type of heart issue. Look at the foundation of your relationships. How committed are you to love? I think this is self-love. Since we're talking about relationships, I think this has something to do with your relationship with yourself even. You see what I mean? Something about a house. I think you're moving, or you're getting the keys to, thank you. You're getting the keys to a place. Libra. Random side note, maybe you put in an application for a place. It looks like the answer is yes. Some of you, you're moving over the summertime. Or like I said, there's a sale of a house. It just seems like it's the health of your relationships that's bad right now. It seems like you're pissed off at what's going on at home. You're pissed off with a lover or a family member. Somebody's really fighting for dominance. Somebody talks more than they listen. Somebody's very petty and maybe talking down to your kids. You're having some financial issues. And maybe this is all going on in the midst of you having some type of surgery. Is that what's going on, Libra? Because it seems like you might be having some type of surgical procedure. Yes. I think this has something to do with someone's sobriety or some type of an addiction. An addiction has become destructive. And when I say addiction, it doesn't necessarily have to be like just to a chemical substance. It could be mentally, the things that you're thinking about. What are the things that are rotating in your head constantly, Libra? Holy Spirit, what's going on with Libra? Whoa. Confirmation. We just talked about that as soon as I parked the deck. You're under some type of spiritual attack. And it seems like somebody's trying to go for your relationships and your money. Wow. Yeah, we talked about the past. What can you let go of? Libra, this is definitely something that your guides are talking to you about this week, the past. What can you let go of? Because it really does feel like the past is drowning it's drowning you out mentally. It's affecting your mental health. It seems like you're going through some type of depression. And it definitely feels like it's affecting your relationships. It's affecting the way that you're responding to people. And it's leaving you feeling guilty or shameful or embarrassed about something. Be still and listen to the spirits. This is exactly the case with this card that's talking about confusion. You got to be dealing with a Capricorn. Your spirit guides, Libra Nation, for the longest time. Right? Maybe you've been asking for something. You've been asking for some type of guidance. Right? You got this card that says, asking you shall receive. And you've got this card that says confusion. So whatever this is that you're confused about, random side note, the letter K and the letter C, the letter R, E, V, and B, letter B, could be significant to your situation. Make peace with your past. The past is playing a huge factor in you moving forward with something here, Libra Nation. And this is why your guides are calling your attention to that this week. The things that you're constantly angry over. Your guides are trying to help you formulate some type of an answer or a plan, or give you some type of direction about how to get something done or how to get something started. But it's going to be up to you. It feels like, Libra Nation, for you to stay open or to apply what you already know to a situation. I don't know. I just sense a lot of anger, a lot of irritation, heartburn, and maybe some slow digestion here. Libra, it just seems like the past, you're constantly holding on to the past in some type of way, and it's causing you to come up short. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? So are you maybe needing to go grocery shopping, Libra? The key is within your grasp. That's what I mean. It feels like there's an answer here to a home situation. I do feel like there's a key that's coming to you, but I also feel like you have the resources to succeed, and it's just up to you to kind of reach out and grab it. Your guides are saying it's doable. Something that maybe you feel is not, or you're questioning yourself about every move that you're making. You're mentally torturing yourself. And it just seems like now is the time to get something started. I definitely see somebody is looking for payback or revenge for something. And okay, so this is somebody doing some type of spiritual attack on you. It seems like somebody is doing some type of defensive magic. Oh, you are cherished by angels. I see it now. Of course, you have the resources to succeed. I think that's what somebody is pissed off about. That's what someone is jealous about. Is that you have a very strong connection to spirit. Maybe you ask and it shows up like that in your life. And somebody's pissed about that. You're going back to the doctor for something, Libra, you or somebody. What is the advice in this situation, Holy Spirit? Well, we talked about changing the way that you speak. Oh, that's what it was. There was a detective situation. How does a legal situation work out? If you are owed some type of money, some type of settlement, it seems like it comes in for you, Libra. Definitely somebody watching you and obsessing over you. Yeah, this is your spirit guides driving away evil spirits. Somebody is sending like entities or evil spirits to watch you. What goes on in a legal situation, Holy Spirit, with the... Yeah, I think that's where you're having some type of adversity with a legal situation. Somebody is lying on you in court, running your name into the ground, watching you, obsessing over you. Some weirdness, Libra or cross watcher. It seems like someone is trying to use some lies against you or some type of ploy against you, and it does not look like this person succeeds. Is there a card that says nearing completion? I think that might be a situation with a legal situation that you're dealing with. Something is getting ready to become, is getting ready to end, and it looks like you're able to begin a new cycle here. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. So I think this is the advice this week. I think you're going to be taking a very honest assessment of a relationship that's in your life to figure out if this is the type of relationship or the type of energy that you still want around you, or is it really time to part ways with this? Going back to the beginning of the reading, risk versus safety. It seems like someone feels unsafe in a situation, does not feel prioritized by someone, and feels like somebody is maybe being a bit of an energy vampire. And so I think somebody is deciding to make a decision based on the facts, based on what they really see in a situation. And if you are confused, Libra Nation, it feels like your spirit guides are definitely stepping in this week to help you with a lot of different things. Right? Be still and listen to the spirits, right? They're giving you the answers that you're looking for. And they're also helping you to make peace with the past and a level of anger that maybe you have about the fact that someone has hurt you. And your guides are also helping you to reveal your gifts, because it feels like for some reason maybe you feel like somebody around you is trying to control or manipulate you, or they're trying to get in your head. They've influenced you and caused you to believe that maybe something is not achievable. It just seems like there's some type of shift that could potentially take place for the positive this week, Libra Nation, if you allow that to take place. With that, Libra Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you found, Libra Nation, that this reading was helpful, help me out by giving this reading a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already subscribed, Libra. Make sure that you hit the post notification bell so that you're alerted whenever I upload a video for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Libra Nation, for deciding to tune in today. Have a blessed and productive week, Libra Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, Libra.